So I wanted to give a little bit of backstory about what you're about to watch here. My friend wanted to test something in a private match in Black Ops 4 because he was a little confused on how Zero works, so he wanted it to be like properly illustrated, so we did some testing, and we started talking about Black Ops 4 and our thoughts about it. So I thought, make a good video for today, just sharing kind of my off-the-cuff thoughts as I was talking to a friend about how I feel when it comes to Black Ops 4's balance. I've already talked about this a little bit, but I kind of like this format, so hopefully you guys enjoy it for whatever reason. And yeah, there's the context. I'm talking to my friend about Black Ops 4. My friend's name is Gamer Central. You guys have seen him on the channel before in my Rainbow Six Siege videos mostly. He's a good guy. He also has a channel, and he is totally allowed to go promote that channel in the comment section below. Anyway, see ya. What I don't like though is that when they tweak specialists, they don't tweak them properly. I remember I knew this game was going to have problems the moment the first patch came out, and it was like, buffed Purifier, buffed Tempest, and I was like, what? Who thought that was a thing that needed to happen? Who was like saying, this game could use a more powerful flamethrower and electricity sniper? Who? I want names. I just want to talk. This pistol has no recoil, okay. But what's the damage like?
Yeah.
Oh, it just takes like fucking 15 rounds. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little bit... Okay.
I just got it to max level multiplayer.
Maybe in hardcore... I wonder how annoying it would be in hardcore to go up against somebody with a pistol that's just like, bye! I'm gonna hip fire at you and win now.
In your opinion, who is the most useless / weakest specialist?
This guy right in front of me. Because he used to counter the hacking thing. He used to counter it, apparently. They never made it known that he counters it, and then they made it so he doesn't counter it anymore. So I'm going to say him. Because it's situational, it's tactical, it requires teammate coordination and people paying attention, and actually so it has some risk to its reward. And so yeah, it doesn't fucking fit into the game. How does a character that actually requires a little bit of skill and finesse fit into this game where I can just like go sit in the corner and go beep boop beep boop beep, you're done?
Okay, so in my opinion, I think Seraph is the weakest or the most useless because people don't know how to play her properly.
Seraph?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Seraph requires accuracy and teamwork.
Especially with their like tac deploy beacon things. Like I always see teammates just place it immediately in the spawn that they spawned in. It's like, really?
Yep. I would only do that if you guys were like going out of your way to tell me, boom, I want to anchor that spawn, so place your thing there. Then you do that. The thing is why wouldn't I use Prophet though? And maybe get a fucking 5 kill feed because somebody was standing next to somebody who was standing next to somebody who got hit by my first shot. Like, that's the shit in this game that doesn't make any sense to me. Seraph and Crash, I think, are fine specialists in this game, honestly. Hell, I even would say the same thing about Ruin, because Ruin is basically he just turns himself into a grenade. It's annoying, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. And then his grappling hook also can get him killed just as many times as it can get him a kill. And then you have specialists like Battery, where it's like super grenade plus super grenade launcher, or Prophet, where it's like drone that requires you to do nothing, and a sniper, which can kill anyone even if they're just standing next to the first person you killed. Purifier used to be balanced when this game came out because you actually had to burn people with it, and now they made it like it is in Black Ops 3, where if the flame just touches their foot, like that...
Insta-kill.
Insta-kill. They're gonna die unless they have fucking tech mask.
Hold on. A second. I want to see like the actual range for this stupid Purifier. It's like earlier today I felt like I got killed from like a mile away.
Okay, just stand there first, and then slowly walk forward. Nope. Oh my god, that's right in front of me. There it is. That's a pretty good distance. Especially since Treyarch was the first one. They were the first developers to put flamethrowers in multiplayer, in World at War and in Black Ops. And I think they did it pretty well in those games. And now you have this. Do you see how much that's coning in front of you? Here, I'll play as it. You can see how much that cones. So like, this is great. I'm behind you.
I'll stand on your dead body.
Okay. Look how much this cones.
Oh my god. Wait, is that actually like... Okay, just do it again. Just hold it. Okay, so the thing is, I'm standing in part of like the animation right now, but it's not burning me. Oh, never mind.
You must have tac mask on, and now you're burning, which is dumb. The burning mechanic is dumb. The armor mechanic, the stim shot mechanic. Oh my god.
No, okay. Let's see. Things that I would change. I would honestly make the I would make the default healing. Okay, so the thing is, like, there has to be some downside to using the stim shot.
So far, the only one is that you don't. Well, so far the only thing is that you don't get to earn streaks faster. You don't get equipment faster. You don't get armor. You're just trading things out, but it's not really a detriment to your player. It's just a detriment to a different type of playstyle you're not even going to be using. The thing about stim shot that sucks is that healing and damage input, output, and healing speed should be consistent across the board for an actual competitive experience. That's why I don't like Battle Royale games, is because it's not.
No, okay, in my opinion, I think the default healing should recharge instantly.
Yeah.
So like, if you're able to heal, like, it should take longer because it's the default heal. Be able to heal again in. But with the stim shot, what it should be is heal near instant.
Yeah.
But have a really long cooldown time.
But that's the thing. Why have it be that complicated? Why not just give everyone stim shot and remove armor from the game and call it good? Like, how would that make the game any worse?
The thing is,
how does the current system make it any better?
Without actually removing stuff from the game, that's what I would do.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, with Treyarch is the type of development team where that's how you have to think about it. Like, well, if they're not willing to do the actual fix, then I guess they could also do this kind of weird shit. It's like, with any other development team, I'd say, get this out of the game. Like, even with Fortnite, fucking Fortnite YouTubers are just like, they'll look at something and they'll get killed by it several times, or they'll get some cheap kills, and they'll look right into the webcam and just be like, Epic, get this out. This is no. And then Epic will remove it. They'll be like, yeah, you're right. We see it being cheesed. It's done. It's out. And whereas in this game, it's like, well, I don't know. We're just gonna leave it in, deal with it. I mean, what do you want us to do? It's in. And okay, so one of the things I pointed out to Jingles, I said the reason the body armor's in this game is that the average person's KD, and this is like in the true sense of like the statistical average and the general like phrasing sense of the average person. The average person's KD is 1. They do this. They go up, they fucking kill somebody, and then go off and immediately fucking die. Like, that's the average Call of Duty player. They have a 0.8 to a 1.1, and that's about how they sit. 1.1 is actually kind of above average. Usually it's like 0.6 to like 0.9, maybe to 1. So body armor only helps you in really one actual gunfight. So who's that for? It's not terribly hard to figure out who that is for. It's
for like the newbie people.
Yeah, it's for the people that don't plan on staying alive anyway. It's like, oh, it only helps you in one gunfight. Yeah, it's for people that are only going to come in and want to win one gunfight and then get killed later because that's how they play the game.
This is best part.
This is best part.
Okay.
Right, it's just like a tiny little poof of fire, and then Sarah's just like, I can't handle it.
The thing is, like, what's it called? With Nomad, like, they actually did manage to sort of fix him from what he was.
What did they do?
Because they made the dog like a little bit more retarded.
Oh, good. That's again not a good fix. Don't make it more retarded.
The
just
thing
make
is, like,
it weak.
The thing is, like, it still has way too much health, and it's still way too hard to hit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it's more retarded, so like it takes longer to lock onto you.
Yeah, so just fuck up its pathing. Why not just make it so that it's actually worth calling in? It's this thing. Now it's like, make it worth calling in. Make it a killing machine, but make it so that somebody can go turn around and kill it in 6 shots. Instead of 16. Like, that's all you have to do.
Instead of, like, a whole magazine.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've dumped... Because the way it moves and its hitbox is so janky, I've spent 45 rounds just trying to hit the damn thing. And especially if I'm coming out of gunfights, because that's the thing. It's not always going to come at you when... Yes, I pointed this out in my comment section because someone was like, well, just shoot the dog. It's like, how many times in Call of Duty are you just dealing with one thing and able to just shoot at one thing and nothing else is coming at you, nothing else is pushing you,
and then you have
nothing
to
else is
you have to
happening?
prioritize the dog or the 10 people charging at you.
Yeah, it's like if there's one other person with a pistol at half health pushing me while that dog is pushing me, I am at an immediate disadvantage. You cannot convince me otherwise. And the mesh mines, good lord, everyone during Black Ops 2, the Claymore and the Bouncing Betty and the Shock Charge need to not all be in the same game. And then fucking Call of Duty Ghosts. IEDs and motion trackers need to not be in the same game. And then cut over to Advanced Warfare, and we have no proper mine system. Those Seeker mines were garbage. They did shit damage. The only way I ever got them to work was running 2 of them and Danger Close, which was not worth it. And
Advanced Warfare? Or Infinite Warfare? Wait, what?
No, Advanced. Remember Advanced Warfare Seeker mines? Where you put them on the wall, and then when someone would walk by them, they'd come off the wall and track you around.
Oh, wait, wasn't those like little wasn't those like little Pokeball looking things?
No, they were like little like arrows. They were like little like spikes with like a little blue light on top.
Shit.
They were so bad.
I really don't remember those.
Yeah, because they're completely forgettable. So Advanced Warfare was the first Call of Duty to be like, okay, there's a solution to watching your back, but it's not very good. And then you go into Black Ops 3, and we have the Trip Mine, the C4, and the Shock Charges are back. It's like, okay, Treyarch.
Like, granted, the Shock Charges weren't really as good.
They weren't as good, and Tac Mask was way better, but the Trip Mines were fast. Trip Mines, like Bouncing Betties were like, click, zzz, pop. And these Trip Mines were just click, bang. And and they could stick them anywhere. You could stick them on walls and ceilings now, not just like the Bouncing Betties and Claymores where you just watch your feet. So that was bullshit. And then Infinite Warfare came out, and they had their own mine, but the mine was a big fat fucking dildo with a giant yellow laser coming out of it. It was hard to fucking miss. And then
and also like the little spider drone, which I loved. I loved that thing.
The spider drone was great, but it wasn't really the watching your back solution.
I loved it. It was really fun.
Go into fucking Infinite Warfare's watching your back solution was literally just turn around every once in a while. Okay, COD World War II comes out and gives people fucking Bouncing Betties, and god fucking damn it, lets them have 2 of them. And those Bouncing Betties were small, dark green, and blended in some of the rubble on those maps. And even if they didn't blend in, are you always going to be looking for a tiny fucking can of peas at your feet? It's garbage. Okay, then you have, god damn it, what would it be? What was after COD World War II? Help me. This.
This game.
And then you have mesh mines. Okay, so mesh mines are limited because, okay, yeah, only one person's going to use them. Fair enough, and I'll give them that. What I'm not going to give them any credit for... What I'm not going to give them any credit for is...
What? You got credit for that?
Yeah, I shot you right in the head before it happened. What I'm not going to give them credit for is the fact that fucking mesh mines are tiny. They have a thin red laser, and you can put them in the bottoms of door frames. And even if you don't connect 2 of them, one of them will still blow up and hurt you. It's like the fucking logic machine fucking broke. I don't know why Treyarch is so fucking hell-bent on having annoying shit in their games. Like, target finders, okay, well, yeah, target finders, but then
super easy thermal sights.
So yeah, super easy thermal sights. Well, also, the frustrating thing about Black Ops 2 was that the grenade launcher sucked. I'm sorry, that's a weird complaint because of all the shit people went through in every other COD. But it's like, you're like, okay, don't worry, guys, the grenade launchers are now balanced. And then it's like, but also, in addendum to that, we have added like 15 other things that you're going to hate dying from. Enjoy. It's like, well, okay. Like, remember, oh god, getting Hunter... My face. Getting Hunter-Killer was just the most annoying shit to me. But at least that was a score streak you had to earn. And sometimes it would get its pathing fucked up. You could hide from it pretty easy. There was a beeping sound before it got to you. And, yeah, it killed you. But it also would go after UAVs if you threw out a UAV. Which I thought was really cool. And again, you had to earn it by not dying. And then in this game, they're like, hey, guys, the dart's back, but it's worse. I loved Black Ops 3's dart. It was so cool because if
Oh yeah,
you shot it straight
where it
up,
had like the 3 missiles like beforehand or stuff like that.
yeah, and so if you were dumb, you'd try to like navigate it through the map and risk crashing it. But if you were smart, you'd throw it straight up and then just turn it into a Trinity rocket streak with a 4th rocket, which would be the dart itself. That was stupid
Yeah,
fun.
I remember starting to do that after you told me about it.
Yeah, I did a video on it, and I also did and then God, like the Moz launcher and Advanced Warfare was fun to use, and that stuff's just not in here. This game doesn't really have a lot of fun stuff. Like the game really expects players to mostly be enticed by what I'm doing to you right now. That's supposed to be the coolest shit. Oh, you want to switch to 0? I have a care package now. That's why I'm killing you.
Okay. Yep.
Purifier's ready to burn. Fire break calling in care package drop.
I don't know. Like this game has so much potential to be like really, really good.
It's a really good game with a bunch of garbage stacked on top of it is what it is. Okay, care package dropped.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I can hack it. Okay. So you should be able to blow up now.
I grabbed it. The box was hacked, but I'm able to just grab it. Worse than that, I'm still calling in the light.
Wait. Oh, you can
What?
You can't hack the lightning strike, which is interesting.
No, but that's not the point. You hack the box, and then I just grab the box.
Wait, hold on. Do you have any other streaks right now, or?
No, I have to kill you.
Okay.
I apologies. Let's see. Actually, you're back there. I can kill you with the purifier and speed this up. Leroy. Okay, 0. Don't be dramatic. You just got burned alive. It's not that big a deal.
I don't know. Like the thing is, like I don't really have an issue with the specialists. Like in just the concept in general. But the thing is, like the specialist in Black Ops 3, like for the most part, required so much more skill to use than in this game.
Somehow in comparison to this game, they required more skill. When we were playing, nobody thought the word skill when they got killed by the Ripper. Nobody thought skill when fucking fire break
the thing is, like, that's one of the exceptions, like obviously, but like.
Yeah, sure.
But the thing is, like for example, the Sparrow, the Black Ops 3 Tempest, the Annihilator.
Yep.
What else was in that game? I don't even remember what
the thing is, you had to choose between the ability and the weapon. So if you wanted to be less lethal,
and then you can't get both.
Right. So I really liked Outrider because I wasn't a fan of her bow and arrow because I thought it was too high risk, high reward for the game. But I loved her vision pulse, and that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I liked that as well. I actually really liked Ruin's speed boost, and I don't know, I just really liked it. I thought it was fun to play with. But still, like Ripper in the game was so much, and they buffed it. That's why Treyarch is autistic. I'm sorry, they buffed Ripper and Drifter.
Wait, I'm pretty sure they made it like recharge faster, right?
Yes, they made it recharge. You could get it for if you weren't playing and weren't getting kills, you could still get it 3 or 4 times in a TDM, in a 75 kill TDM. Okay, I have a Hailstorm. You want to see if you can hack it?
I know I can hack the Hailstorm. Wait.
Do it. First of all, rude. But watch this.
Okay.
Calls in streaks like a boss.
Okay. You still have your UAV up?
Yeah, I just have it in right now.
I speak spotted.
Alright. Just give it a second, and then.
Oh, now it's hacked. It takes so long for you to hack it. I was able to grab it before while you were hacking it, but now it's like, it's fucked.
Oh, probably because I was still in the process of hacking it.
It doesn't blow up.
You still get it?
Yep, I counter UAV.
What?
It just makes it so it's harder for me to get it, so it's easier for your team to get it. That's all it does.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So if I'm
dumb.
okay, so this is how this works. If I'm sitting over here, down in my spawn, and calling in a care package, and you're in your spawn, like I'm gonna hack it, it's just gonna drop. It's gonna start electrifying. I'm just gonna go, no, it's mine, and then grab it. That's how that's gonna work.
No, the thing is, like it would be really fun if like it actually made it one of those like bomb care packages, and then like you know how like all your teammates like crowd around the care package trying to steal it, and then you all blow up. That'd be so fun.
It doesn't like affect it at all in terms of its appearance or anything. It just makes it blow up, just turns it into a trap. That'd be kind of funny. I'd like that. That was my favorite thing to do in Advanced Warfare was the trapped care package. We didn't really talk about anything else after this point that was really important. We just kind of started rambling about old times in Call of Duty. So this video is kind of messy, but I might want to do more of these in the future. Maybe ones that are more professionally set up, where it's just me and a friend talking while private matching about games. So if you want to see that, let me know. If you sat through this entire video, that tells me that you maybe wouldn't mind more of this style. So let me know if you made it to this point, and I'll see you when I